everyone, my name is Denisa.
And my name's Andrea.
Welcome back to our channel.
So what we're filming today is more of a simple, basic summer look. It's very dewy and glowy and bronzy, and it doesn't take much time at all to do.
So if you want to see how we created this look, stay tuned.
So we've already prepped and moisturized our skin, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into our routine. And this is just what we do on an everyday basis. It's nothing crazy. It's not like full glam or anything like that. And it takes about like 15 to 20 minutes. So we're gonna show you how we do it. So I just start with my eyelashes first. I just curl them and put some mascara on them.
I do the same. I know I like to do mascara first just because I get really messy and I always get mascara all over my eyelids.
Right.
So really quick, we're both gonna curl our eyelashes.
Using the Roller Lash by Benefit. It's my go-to mascara. I think it looks really nice.
I just really like this mascara. I think it lifts your lashes and how you said it gives them that wet appearance. It lengthens and I don't know, I think it makes your lashes look a lot better than they really are.
And I need all the help I can get. So when I find a good mascara, I stick to it.
A lot of coats. I feel like you're still freaking curling.
I curl a lot.
Really quick, just to clean up any mess that you made with your mascara, you could use a Q-tip or a makeup wipe, whatever you have in your reach. Here you go.
Thank you.
Alright, so now that I finished my mascara, I'm going to spray my face really fast with this Mario Badescu facial spray. It's the pink one with, I got that all in my mouth. With aloe and rose water.
I'm just gonna prime my skin with the Smashbox Primerizer, and then I'm gonna go in with my foundation.
I am using the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. For days where I wear this like minimal makeup, I kind of aim towards a more luminous or moisturizing primer, but this one will do.
And this Smashbox one is really hydrating and moisturizing, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a glow, so that's why that's the one that I reached for. For my foundation, I'm using the Infallible by L'Oreal's the Pro Glow one, and I'm mixing it with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This one's pretty glowy and this one's more matte, so together I like the combination that it gives me, and this one's too dark for me at the moment while this one's too light, so another reason I just mix them together.
You have a little mascara right there.
Okay.
Okay, and for my foundation, I've been loving the NARS foundation and the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. I've been mixing them just because the NARS one is a little bit too dark for me. But together they gave me this really nice luminous finish and I really like it. And I don't really need too much, just a pump of each.
And as you can see, I just kind of like dotted the two foundations all over my face, and I'm blending it in with, I think this is the L'Oreal sponge. And for my concealer, I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Ivory. This one I think is a little bit light, so I'm gonna mix it in with my Better Skin concealer. I like to do a lot of mixing.
For concealer, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium Light. With this Tarte concealer, I'm dragging it onto my eyelids to help conceal the veins. And I'm also blending it into my inner corner really well to add that awakened, bright look. A lot of times I blend it down to the apples of my cheeks just to conceal some of the redness I have.
You can tell already like what a difference concealer makes. Like you could see how bright my under eyes are compared to the color of the rest of my face. And it makes you look more awake. Now we're just gonna set our under eyes and parts of our face to make sure that concealer and the foundation stays in place. And I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I just poured some out in the lid. And I'm just dipping a little brush into it and gonna pat that in.
I am using the Airspun powder, which has been a favorite of ours for a very long time. And using this e.l.f. highlighting brush that I got from Walmart for I think $1. I'm just tapping it into the powder and then very gently dabbing my face. making sure not to drag, just because I don't want anything to move. And I usually just set under my eyes on the sides of my nose. I don't really want to set anywhere else, because if I do set anywhere else, it might take away that radiant and luminous finish.
Since I used a more dewy moisturizer and it wasn't as matte as her moisturizer, I like to set my entire face. When I do this makeup, 90% of the time is because I'm going to work, and I work 12 to 14 hour shifts, and I do get oily, especially in my T-zone, so I like to make sure everything is locked in place and I'm going to stay matte.
I also do cream contouring just because I think it looks more natural, and when I do this, I make sure not to apply that much bronzer. So using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 30 Cafe, I drag a line right on top of my cheekbone, both sides. Then I just add some on the side of my forehead, near my temples. And then without dipping in once more, I just very lightly add it to the sides of my nose. That was kind of a lot, I didn't mean to do that. And then using this beauty sponge from L'Oreal, I just blend that out, making sure to blend it upwards and not downwards. And you can see it's just a very light contouring shade, and it's not too dramatic. It's what I'm looking for when I'm doing light makeup like this, just because it adds enough definition without looking too harsh.
Okay, so I've set my entire face. I'm just gonna go in with some bronzer, and what I've been loving recently is this Sephora collection bronzer in Bora Bora. And I think I kid you not, I think I bought this when I was in high school.
They probably don't even have it anymore.
They might not, I don't even know. I just found it in the back of my drawer and I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it a try. But when I was in high school, I'm pretty sure I was using this as like a foundation all over my face.
Love it.
Because I had no idea what to do with this. So anyway,
good old times.
I'm just gonna dip my brush in and kind of warm up my cheeks a little bit.
Now after I blended out that cream contour, I highly suggest, if you haven't tried it already, if you're doing a minimal makeup look, try cream contouring. I just think it adds that really subtle definition that you would naturally find like under your cheekbones and by your hairline. The Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. And I'm just going to grab a small bronzer brush like this. Okay, and after bronzer, we're gonna go in with this Becca palette. I really like this middle shade. It's peach and it has like a slight sheen. It gives you a very nice flush to the cheeks. So I'm just gonna dip into that with this Luxie brush.
And I'm gonna just dip into the same blush palette that she has. I have the same exact one. We got them from Christmas.
I really like all of the shades because they're so versatile and they're all so different. And with this blush, I start at the apple of my cheeks and then I blend back, but I don't really like to add too much just because I think it can look too harsh.
I think blush in the summertime is so nice. I'm gonna start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills with Amrezy collab. I'm just gonna do kind of a lot. In the summertime, I like to make sure I'm really glowy.
I really like this Smashbox Spotlight palette by Casey Holmes. Really like this lightest shade and I mix it in with this middle shade using the Anastasia brush. And I do not like to add too much. I do bring my highlighter onto my cheeks though. I like how that looks.
Make sure you get the tip of your nose. And then I like to go in with a lighter shade after this one to just kind of put it on the peaks of my cheekbones.
Using a smaller brush, I'm going to use that lighter highlighting shade I'm going to add that under my brow bone and my inner corner. And a lot of times if I feel like the product needs to be blended a little bit better, I'll just take a stippling brush and softly blend all those powder products together to make them look more cohesive. Look, my eyebrows are pretty nicely shaped naturally, so I don't really like to add too much product just because I feel like it looks too heavy. So I will just take a spoolie and brush through them really quickly.
I'm gonna also just brush through my brows. I fill them in a little bit more because I really don't have as much brow hair.
Take this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, brush through my brows. Brush through the tail end of my brows just because this Gimme Brow product has a tint and kind of darkens your eyebrows, and I only like to add this at the tail so it looks more defined.
So I just finished filling in my brows, so I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone really quick with the same highlight that I took on the inner corner of my eye.
And as the finishing touch, I'm gonna go in with this NYX lip liner in soft pink. I'm lightly going to line my lips.
And I'm just taking this Baby Lips. It's just like this tinted chapstick from the drugstore. And I'm just gonna put some on and kind of rub it in.
To finish off the look, I'm just gonna add some lip gloss from Revlon that I've had for a long time.
So this is the look that we do when we want something a little bit more natural and not as heavy as full glam. It doesn't take us very long, maybe like 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're out the door.
Yeah, it's something that we kind of gravitate towards in the summer days when it's hotter and we want something more glowy and luminous and easy. This is the finished product, and don't forget to subscribe down below.
Don't forget to also give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see more.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye!
Bye! Oh my god, do I really do my foundation first?
I do my eyelashes first.
You didn't
I like, you know when you don't know where you're going with it and you just spit shit out. I think I was doing a stupid face.
I can't help you there.
Okay.
I hope that was good. That's all we got.